Mm,
Sad Dive's not here today.
true. Neither one of them gonna be at the awards.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can accept on the behalf of
On
all the
behalf,
podcasts.
should I have a speech ready?
Yeah.
I don't. I really don't. I have nothing prepared. I have my outfit ready.
Did you go last year?
No.
Oh, me either. I'm like, I really don't know.
Year.
Oh.
So I don't know if people are giving like speeches, or people are just grabbing their awards and going. I don't want to have a speech prepared and then I'll go up there and they're like, okay, see you next next
Just be like,
person.
Yay. Yay always say what you want to say.
True.
Grab that mic. I just want to say thank you to
thank you to the congregation. If you want to party with the workshop afterwards, it's only me. So.
Oh yeah.
No.
You are the workshop. That's what I heard.
Here we go. You got that from. I'm tired of. No, I feel I gotta prepare myself for like the small talk though. Like I'm not really enthusiast for just making small conversation and going out my way to go talk to people and doing all that. If you've seen me do that, it's because I'm probably a little tipsy. But like any other day, I'm kind of just in my own area. So today,
but you know what you're doing. You'll squeeze into the right spot, and then other people start the conversation with you.
Hopefully, I'm not trying to. Well, like it starts at 4:30, so you go through the show after party, and let's say you go to the after party. That's gonna be about 8 hours of kind of like communication.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun for sure, but you got to get I got to charge my social battery. Is what I'm saying. I got to get myself mentally prepared to do that. Are you introverted? Outrovert? Are you?
I'm like an introverted extrovert.
Yeah. What does that mean? Because I think. Well, go ahead.
So I'm naturally a super shy person,
Mm-hmm.
but I love being around people and I love meeting people.
Yeah.
And so I can be around people and not talk and be happy.
Right. Okay.
But just from my career path, I have to talk and connect with others. So
yeah. I think that I'm probably the same. Like, introverted. Do you have more energy when you're by yourself, or extroverted? Do you gain more energy when you're around other people? I feel like I can be either way.
Yeah.
Depending on the situation, the vibe. Like you said, if I'm somewhere where I don't know nobody, I'm probably just going to observe. I'm not going to go on my way and be having conversations and stuff. That's why I'm not that good at networking. But if I'm with the homies, or and I'm in a comfortable environment, I'm very much extrovert.
Definitely the comfortable environment. And that looks different for everybody.
Facts, for sure. For sure, you're right.
Because when I was sitting on holding the wall up at that party, that was not a comfortable environment for me.
Wow, you talking about over at the hotel?
Yeah.
Yeah. You was definitely posted on the wall. I was like, okay, she's still on that wall.
Absolutely.
Walk by again, still on that wall.
But if we were in a professional setting, like a brunch or a happy hour, then I will work the room.
Okay, yeah. For sure. Yeah.
But in a setting like that, you will not find me in the middle of everybody doing anything.
But the best thing about it is though that you know yourself though. Like you can't. I mean, you gotta know yourself. So I can't paint myself in somebody else's colors. So if you want to come say what's up, well, it's gonna be out by that time. But
well, y'all like brunches too.
Yeah, I do like the brunch. Wait a minute. This I don't know what this story isn't true, probably. But
you said, is it true?
Okay, what happened? Explain this occasion.
So I just met you and Braxton just this year,
right?
But last year, the last brunch at Doma, I was sitting with my family, my cousins, and he had friends in town, and we were looking like we were just. Looking at the scene because we just chilling, sitting down. Peeping the scene. And we saw this girl. She was dancing. She was going down. And I look, and it's two guys at the end of the bar just looking at her. Like. And then later, like, after I met y'all, I was looking at a picture that I posted from that day. And y'all were in the background of the picture. And I'm like, that's Braxton and Grayson. I'm like, those were the two guys watching this girl who was performing for them in front of everybody.
She was performing for, okay, now you're taking it too far. Performing for us. How you know she was performing for us? What was she doing to indicate that part of the
Because
situation.
it was y'all, her.
Her friends wasn't around?
No, she was doing it by herself.
Man, I do not see this. Is why I said I don't believe this part of the story. Like, there's no. I was probably admiring. I'm
Yes,
gonna
you
look
were.
for sure.
Oh yeah, y'all were looking.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all looking like.
Damn. See that? So we.
Y'all wasn't saying nothing.
Oh.
Y'all had no words.
No words need to be spoken, I guess. But the Blackout Awards ICT is going on today.
Yes.
We're both a part of it. You know, the presenter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then of course we're nominated. We talked about this multiple times now. What are you looking forward to today? Like, it's gonna be.
I'm just looking forward to everyone dressed up and kind of just wearing their best black tie attire.
Yeah,
because you don't get to do that often, especially in our community.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing everybody on their best. You know, at their best. Ready to see who wins. You know, collaborate with a lot of people, talk to people, see what the city of Wichita is pulling out these days, especially in our culture, in the the black community. So I think it's gonna be a great time. I'm looking forward to celebrating everybody.
Yeah,
definitely got to put that fit on. It's the time. it's a time to put that fit on. If you got it in there.
What you wearing?
It's a secret. It's not a secret, but it's gonna be out by this. But I got a nice jacket. Like a sports coat.
Okay.
I'm wear like a high neck undershirt, not like a button up, but just like a turtleneck. Not a turtleneck, but kind of it's short sleeve though. Some loafers, some slacks.
Colors.
Black.
Black. Okay.
Black jacket. Yeah, just black. Okay. So I kind of want to stay with the scheme a little bit. So. Nice. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. What you wearing? What you got going on? You said you got options earlier.
Yeah, I haven't picked yet. Honestly, it's either probably green or black.
Green or black. Okay. I think is this something that you went and bought for this, or you already had it in your closet type?
I bought things for this, but also because I have other galas coming up, so I'm like, I might as well purchase a few options. And
okay, so what's your goal? I mean, not your goal. What's your thing when you wear an outfit? Is it pictures? If you don't take no pictures in it, you cool. You can wear it again. You wear it again no matter what, or like when you want it done.
That's a good question. I usually don't rewear an outfit, especially a dress. But I mean, I should because
right. No.
But in my mind, if I wore it, I'm just like, oh, I can't wear that again.
Yeah.
But I mean, honestly, I don't think anyone's checking for any fits like that.
I don't know. Like, I feel like if I didn't get it depends, right? If I wear it and the eyes that I want to see me in it are there, if they're seen, like I've seen enough people that day in it, like I've got like pictures in it or something, I'm probably not gonna wear it again. Not in the same settings. Like if we go out of town, I might pull it out again, but just don't take no pictures that day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I agree with that.
But I'm gonna wear it again, especially depending on what it is. Like if I got a nice ass like pants, or I mean pants and jeans don't really matter. You can wear whatever. I mean, but I'm not about to buy a hoodie and wear it only once. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not about to buy a dress shirt and only wear it once. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
But I'm not about to put the same ensemble. No, I'm not wearing it again. But some people wear things like one time and just be done with it. That's not like you.
That, yeah.
But I mean, for dresses, that makes sense though. I feel like.
Yeah, and it also, so I don't take a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
So mostly if I take a picture, it's because I'm out of town. Like I really want to capture that moment.
Right.
And
that's
so
true.
that's my thought process. I'm like, I don't know why I do that. I don't even take pictures of my outfits.
Yeah, I seen a post. Shout out to my homie Lanks. It was a reel, and the caption was like, "Why do we buy out of town clothes when they ain't even seen us in our in town clothes?" It's like we go shopping.
For the pictures.
Yeah, exactly. We go shop, and you just want to feel your best. You know what I'm saying? When you're out of town, you want to be on your best. I feel like that's the time you kind of want to level up a little bit. Yeah. I don't know why, because they ain't seen you in it before, but
that's true.
I feel like it's crazy. When I feel like I'm on like vacation or when I'm gone, the women in other cities be way more like aggressive.
Yeah.
Like they'll shoot their shots. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it's because like, oh, I've never seen him before, or like, in here it's like everybody kind of already
know you.
Not know
You know
me.
who you are.
Not me, but I'm just saying in general.
Okay.
In general, everybody kind of got a feel for who is who.
Yes.
You know. So I don't know. It's probably the same for y'all. It's probably the same. Niggas ain't missing no. Niggas ain't leaving no shots at home.
No shots.
No shots at home. They empty in the clip wherever they go. So yeah. Oh yeah. Welcome to another episode of Workshop. We just been going. Welcome to another episode of the Workshop. Look a little different this time. Niggas is taking PTO. You know, it's all right. We'll be back better next week. But I do have, you know, a returning.
Would it be better if I'm not there?
Is it?
I digress.
We be better be better every time. You know, it's not just because you wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? I would never. You know, we got a returning guest on the Workshop this weekend. You know, I thought our conversation was good last time, so I was like, why not bring in another heavy hitter we can have a conversation and see where it goes, man. Shout out to Valerie. How you doing?
Good, really good. It's been a busy time, but definitely glad to be here. Glad to maybe follow up on some conversations we had last time.
Yeah, let's do it. Man, what's your favorite? You like fall, spring, winter,
I love fall.
summer? Yeah.
Like if I can put on boots and a scarf, that's the perfect weather.
Just because like the weather and the fish, or because like what's going
boots.
on in the time?
Oh no, boots. I love football season too.
Yeah. That's when I feel like football, and then October around, you get a little basketball. You get to wear hoodies again. Yeah. Like when
did you stop wearing hoodies?
In the summer it was hot. I ain't wear. Well, I tell you this. Anyways, it's cool today, so I got to wear a hoodie. It's a little chilly in here, honestly. What conversation you want to touch back on? Is there already one in mind?
I would say the most popular opinion that I had was all guys want one thing.
Oh God.
Apparently, that's not true.
What was the feedback or the blowback you got from that?
Just every guy was just like, "That's not true. That's not true at all." I'm like, okay. All guys are so wholesome. And every time a guy reaches out to a girl, he definitely is looking for marriage, a commitment, to be a great future husband and a future father, right?
No, that's not true at all. We talked about this like after you left. He was like, bro, we know niggas ain't like, bro.
But I think even when a guy marries you, he's marrying to keep that one thing his.
What? That's toxic. Well, he's marrying you just so he's telling nobody else can touch it, so nobody else can get that.
Okay, so here's a scenario. Okay. So I knew say I knew Darv in college, right? Mm-hmm. And I told you I talked to Darv. And you're like, okay, whatever. I knew Braxton in high school. Mm-hmm. Just say I knew Braxton in high school, and I talked to Braxton in high school a little bit.
Right.
But I want to date you. Mm-hmm. And you feeling me? You know, we gone a couple of dates. But then Darv's like, oh, you talking to Valerie. You know, I hit that in college. Mm. And then Braxton's like, oh, I hit it in high school. Mm. Then how do you feel about me now? Does it change?
Me? Personally?
No, for real.
Yeah.
Be honest.
Yeah, I would feel a little, not like I couldn't talk to you no more, but it could have been a conversation.
You wouldn't take the situation seriously.
But if you knew that I knew them too, like they were both my friends.
But I don't care because a woman shouldn't be judged by those things.
Not judged, but you don't think that should be a conversation? Like I should hear that from them, or should I hear that from the person I plan on dating?
But I told you that I talked to them.
Oh, you told me that.
Yeah.
Like then how can I? Well, then yeah. If I accepted it, then. But
then when you talked to them, they were like, they saying I hit that.
Oh, I don't care about that. High school and college, like I don't care about that because.
You're like, I'm gonna make her mine.
Yeah, so. If y'all have grown from that, high school for real, like high school, come on now. College, you know, it's kind of like, did y'all date in college? Like, were y'all boyfriend and girlfriend? Or it was just like a couple days, y'all, you know, did adult activities and it was that. Like, if y'all dated and it was like actually boyfriend and girlfriend, then probably not, no. But if it was just like some trying out shit, I don't really care. Because like, what if you the right one for me? And I'm letting that go just because you have prior engagement. With you. Yeah.
I just feel like that's not the consistency
Probably
out
not.
there.
Probably not. Would you date one of your friends' ex? Or not? Well, like,
no,
if you put in that,
it's too many fish in the sea for that.
What you mean?
Like if I knew a friend of mine talked to somebody, slept with them or dated them, whatever it is, I'm good on him.
What?
There's so many people out there. Like, why talk to the same person that my friend talked to?
Okay, that's your opinion. Okay, I mean, so you're saying it's just because of you. You think there's enough good options out there to be like,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
can find somebody else.
there's plenty of people in this world.
But I just said you wasn't feeling what I was saying about that. It was
Well,
different.
it's the difference is the reasoning.
Okay.
So, like, I wouldn't like. It's not that a guy gets judged based on how many girls he slept with.
Right.
It's not about that. But if my girl is my girl, like, I'm a girl's girl. So if we like the same guy, I'm gonna be like, go get him, girl.
What if you
can get
him?
him? Listen.
Okay. What if she goes? What
if she can get him, he wasn't mine anyway.
What if she go shoot? It's a brick, and now it's your. And now would you go shoot then?
I wouldn't shoot. No.
If he shot at you, would you say okay, even though your friend just tried to go back?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's fine.
Yeah, if they didn't actually talk.
Yeah, I'm just asking. Yeah. I'm not saying it's wrong or right or wrong.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, if my homie went to go talk to a girl and she wasn't feeling him, and then I wouldn't just go right.
Right. Oh, my turn.
Yeah. Oh, I was waiting for this actually. Nigga praying on this downfall at that point. But yeah, if let's say my homie went over there, shot and missed. If it ever circled back around, I would shoot.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck? I mean, the goal is still open.
To me, that lane is more clear than if he shot a shot, it worked, and now I want to shoot my shot.
Oh, yeah. No, because you always going to think about, I mean, insecurity-wise, you always going to think about if some shit going to happen again.
That's true, too.
Like, you may not be always on the front of your mind, but let's say one day they keying a little bit too much. Then you like, hey, wait a minute now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that.
So, I don't know. But, So, college football is starting back up. Yeah. College football is back. Last week was the first week, actually. It just reminded me of, like, you worked in sport, athletics, college athletics, D1 athletics. And I remember my first time being thrown into college football. So I went to Hutch. So we went out. We had to report there for the summer and have workouts. Morning workouts, doing summer classes and stuff like that. So we had to be up at 5:30. This is our second day. All right. So we wake up the first morning at 5:30. We just kind of talk, go through like what the day's gonna look like where the weight room is at, locker rooms, all that type of shit. That night we got to go back because we got to get our shirts and shorts. So everybody's like, "Oh, we got shorts that say Blue Tough on the back. We got the black shorts. They very basic Russell stuff. You know what I'm saying? Very much not that far. But you in college,
Yeah.
You like it's your first time. It's like this feels good. So niggas is getting their stuff, talking about for the next day. Go to sleep. They used to wake us up with the horn. So I was up before the horn went off. But so you had to be there at 5:30. The horn going off. It's like 4:45. We get to walking down there. Everybody got their shit on, right? Go in the locker room, change for our cleats on. Get out to the field on the goal line. The head coach was like, "All right, everybody take a knee." My heart dropped right then and there. He was like, "So we gave y'all them nice shirts and nice shorts, and y'all just popped y'all tags off and left them on the floor in the locker room." He's like, "So we can't give y'all nice shit. Y'all don't deserve nice shit." Like, just going on the whole rant, like, So I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck are we about to do?" He was like, "All right, everybody start at the 100 meter mark on the track." We had to bear call the whole track.
All 400 meters.
Yeah.
Not even bad. That's a good punishment. It's equal to the
No, it's
crime.
not. No, bear call on the track.
Y'all are adults and you put everyone just
on the track. Tags. Why can't we just do it on the turf?
No, because that's not torture enough. That's a little torture.
Okay, so I made it. It took me about an hour. I ain't even gonna cap to make it around that motherfucker. I get up. We work out.
An hour? Wait, time out.
Bear crawl?
Okay.
I was like, I was offensive lineman. I weighed like 300 pounds. I was not making it around that track in no record time. I was stopping, taking my time.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I was. Shit, I was ready to go to fuck home. Luckily I finished and kept going. I was about to get up and walk to my car and go back to Wichita.
Like I thought you were.
No, actually, I come to the realization that this may not be for me. But we finished through, made it through, and there was a whole bunch of other times with shit like that with wild punishment. But you know, looking back on it is funny. In the moment, definitely want to pack it home. Do you have any situations that happen in your time where it's like you seen the team get punished, or like you seen some situations just like this is rough?
So I was at a really good basketball school once. Oh. And there was a player there, and his attitude was just always off. Mm-hmm. Like he was the diva for sure, but he wasn't quite good enough to be like the diva of the team. But he just, you know how when you get to Division I, everyone was a star in their high school. Yeah. So you just
no one's ever came off the bench.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's a different. You gotta be humbled a little bit.
And so he just had this diva attitude about him, and the coach would make him throw up every single practice. To the point where it was a trash can with his picture on it. And so they knew he was going to have to run based off something he did. And they were like, we're just going to put your picture on this trash can. It's yours. And so that was something he had to look forward to every single practice, was to run until his head was in that trash can.
That's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. Because like, yeah. So he was intentionally making him throw up, or he was like, we gonna run so much, he gonna eventually throw up, or do it just out of shape. So he was,
I don't know if his diva, I don't know if diva guys just always throw up, but it was just like when he ran, he couldn't even handle the punishment. And so it was okay. I think he kind of was throwing up. I think the coaches thought he was doing it to get out of the running. Yeah. And so they just kind of, leaned into it a little bit too much.
That's crazy. Putting a picture on the trash can is wild. Yeah. But that sounds like some college football. I mean, that sounds like some college shit. Like, I believe you.
Yeah. As far as the football guys, most of their problem was usually smoking.
Yeah, no facts.
And I used to tell them, I'm like, if you fail a test, you're going to be the next one texted. Yeah. They're like, no, it's randomized. It's randomized. You believe that?
You believe that? I got drug tested one time in college.
I'm sure you did.
Wow. Why do you think I'm such a bad? Wow. What?
I would say as someone who was at an FBS school working in football, and I think if you're a man of color, you're gonna get drug tested. Oh,
okay. Well, they have reasonable suspicion for sure. But so that was a wild story. I'm not gonna lie. So this is when I was at Ottawa. I was rich, like I wasn't playing because I wasn't playing. So I stopped smoking though, because I was getting my shit together. I stopped smoking, By the time week 10 came around, these niggas was like 1-8. So taking the L every week, I was like, shit.
Y'all was 1-8.
I wasn't playing.
Were you on the team?
I wasn't playing. I wasn't eligible to play. So they were losing. Okay. That much. So I was like, man, I ain't got drug tested all season. Shit about to be over. I'm about to go ahead and smoke. Like, whatever. So I smoked. This is like right after the game. So it's a Saturday. Come back to practice on Tuesday. They handed me a slip. Told me I got a drug test at Wednesday morning at 5 a.m. No. No. But like, when you walk in, you got to walk by the RA. You got to go to your room and shit like that. So I'm sure that it was something, because my roommate was like, we both got drugged. We both got picked. Gotcha. Right. So we both got picked. So I just like the whole practice, I just like dwelling, sad. And I'm like, out of all the times that I chose to do right, I do wrong this one. This is like, I need to do right all the time. Like, I need to do right all the time. But so I'm just in practice sad, looking like, sad puppy. Somebody killed my dog. Everybody asking, you gonna pass? You gonna pass? Even the coaches is coming up to me. Yeah, I was looking at them niggas like, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. The coaches asked me I'm gonna pass. I was like, shit, I don't even know for real. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. So, and the thing about it was when you got drug tested and you didn't pass, it was a 3-week suspension. and then for the next season.
Oh.
So if he wasn't playing, it'd be the next season.
Okay.
Then you have to pay like a certain amount of money, and then you got to take classes. You got to write like a paper. You got to do a whole bunch of shit to get reinstated back.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I'm not trying to do all that shit.
So y'all didn't have 3 strikes?
No,
it was 1.
It was 1, and then like 3 games. Because I mean, it was a NAI is like, I mean, or the KCAC. I don't know what if it's a school, the league, or the division rules, but or punishment. Who knows? But so I'm looking. I get on Google right after practice. What is a quick ways to get weed out of your system? So the cheapest one and the easiest one was getting Gatorade and Certo.
Okay.
Do you know what Certo is?
No.
Certo is like what you use to make Jello.
Oh, okay.
So it's supposed to mask the THC in your body with the electrolytes and pass it through your body. So I get 4 of them, and I do it. You're supposed to drink water doing it. So I'm up all night drinking water, using the restroom. At 5 a.m., I'm in the training room. They pick my name. I go to pee. The dude looking directly at me. Like he's like, there's no like, go to the stall, bring the cup back. Yeah. They want to see you meet.
Absolutely.
Right. So I'm like, okay, this is very uncomfortable for me. So I pee or whatever. Shit is clear.
Good. That's a good start, right?
A good start. They was like, you're not dehydrated enough. So I guess it has to be at a certain hydration level for it to be like a color.
Yeah.
So I go back and do it again. This happened. This is like a 4-time back and forth. Peeing, not being good. Peeing, not going.
How long
good.
is it taking? How can you pee?
So at this point, they're both frustrated because they know how to do some shit. They know how to do something.
Especially at 5 a.m.
Right.
Like no one's hydrated at 5
They know how to
do.
They know how to been trying to get around the system. But I'm like, I wasn't feeling good. I had to hydrate. So he's like, you got to go run on the treadmill to dehydrate yourself a little bit. So I get on the treadmill, I'm running like 15 minutes. Come back. Finally a sample that's good enough. Test results don't come back for a week. So if you've ever been like taking a test or like waiting on results back, you know how that anxiety can be for a whole week. These niggas never even told me anything.
Even after
I passed, they didn't say like, oh, you passed. They're just like, oh, I just found out other people got caught. And I was like, well, I guess
you're good.
I guess I'm good. So yeah, that shit was insane.
Did your roommate get caught?
Yes. But I feel like it's because I didn't smoke as often.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't that much into my system as it was other people. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So
sure.
I got away with it.
Sure.
Got away with murder. But what she want? Is there? We talked about this, I guess, off air. But like, I feel like it's a good time to ask this. Do you believe in right person, wrong time?
Right person, wrong time. No, I don't think so.
Why?
Because if it's the right person, I mean, is there ever a right time? I guess that's my thought. Because if you find the right person, it's not really about what you have going on in life. I think it's deeper than that. And it kind of stemmed back from a conversation I had like earlier this year when my cousin got married. We talked about like, what's a soulmate? And I kind of had a different perspective on soulmate that everybody else had. And I think if you meet the right person, then they're willing to build with you if they have to. And maybe they're willing to go through a different phases of life with you. So maybe the right time isn't, I'm not ready for a relationship, but I think you can still.
What was your definition of a soulmate? What was different than everybody else's?
So I think most people, and I kind of believe this when I was younger, that most people think there's like when you meet that person, it's like one person that's your soulmate. And that's impossible.
Why is it that?
Because I think anybody can be your soulmate. I think it's a choice because we change so much. Like, some people meet their sweetheart in high school, some people in college, some people later on in life. And so I think you have to make a choice to love the soul of that person and then get to know and love every person that they continue to become. but I think you can do that with multiple people, and that's the flip side of that. You have to always protect your heart and protect your relationship by
Mhm.
not allowing, any other connections to get through.
Hmm. Yeah. I think that, yeah, when I agree when it comes to like right person, wrong time, it's like when is life ever gonna be the right time?
Yeah.
It's like it's always gonna be shit going on with your life. Like, even if you got a lot of money, you may not be, you might have other shit going on, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. So when is exactly the right time? When you saying it's the wrong time, do you have a plan to get to the right time? Like what is the right time look like to you? You know?
Right.
And then I feel like you don't never the right person. How many times do you come across the right person? You know? When you come across somebody where it's like, okay, this is like somebody I genuinely like, want to get to know, like want to be with. I don't feel like it's that many times you're gonna feel like that to just be passing up because it's the wrong time. Because when is gonna be the right
Yeah.
time?
You may not be willing to be the person that they need.
Right.
So I guess technically you can think it's the wrong time, but
But
that's really just a choice of you not doing what's best for yourself.
but yeah, like what if they're willing to compromise?
Right.
If they're willing to work with what you got going on, if they're willing to able to, fill your needs where you feel like you need help at and you are able to do that, or you're not able to yet, but you plan on doing it, or like, you're putting steps and motions to get there, then I don't know. I feel like if I found the right
Yeah.
person and it was right for me and I feel like it was working, like I don't feel like time would be like, I'd be like, man, it's just not the right time.
Yeah.
I would just let things
And there's,
happen.
and there's different ways to look at it because it could be being said with like an ex,
Hmm.
like, oh, she was the right person. It was just the wrong time. Like, but then it could be said about someone new,
Yeah.
and I think those also feel differently because I'm not huge on going back to exes. Like, once you're my ex, it's
Yeah.
like,
You
you're an
already kind of got
ex
the
for a
experience.
reason.
Yeah. You already got the reason though. Like why y'all not together. There's a reason y'all not together. So
Right. And so it could be said that they could grow,
it could, and they can
and
grow into with somebody else.
exact. See,
Yeah. I mean, we've already
that's how
did
I
this.
feel too.
We already did this rodeo. Like, it's not that. I mean,
And it's not fair to like I always say it's not fair to them because I won't give them like we can't start at ground zero.
no, you can't. I mean,
And so maybe you should go find a girl that could let you start at ground zero instead of
it would
negative
literally, yeah, because
negative 50.
it's like the negative 50 is crazy. Yeah, negative. You can't start nowhere. You can't start nothing from negative 50 unless you get overdraw accounts, overdraft accounts. So, but I agree though, because like when I'm out past relationship, I feel like we tried to start from, we were different people when we got to
Yeah.
26, 27 years old. We met when like we was young, like in our 20s. So it's been 8 years, 7 years. We done grown up into whole different people. Like we done both went through shit, been through shit, experienced shit, want to see different things in life right now. So like, that was a good moment, but there's other moments. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I agree though. Like, don't tell me I'm the right person. It's the wrong time. I'm gonna be like, all right.
That's a cop out.
Yeah, I'm cool. No, I'm not about to be kind of convince you.
They
with
want you to
the
just wait, because you might be a better option in a second after I
later,
go.
after you do what you need to do, quote unquote, whenever is a better time. Because like even if you busy and shit, like you have like time, right? It's how you prioritize your time.
Mhm.
I'm cool if like let's say I was dating somebody had a lot of shit going on, was like, entrepreneur, got a family, or just got a lot of shit going on, doing her own thing. When the hour time you editing? What's the hour time you doing this? We can just chill and chop it up, like get coffee. Like I can just pull up. We can just have a conversation. It don't gotta be this whole drawn out thing. You know, to
Right.
spend time with people. So, but you have pockets of your day where you can fit somebody in, even if it's like just like a FaceTime or like just checking in what's going on. So people just not prioritizing.
They don't like you enough if they don't make time for you.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started. I mean, yeah, no. So, but it is what it is. I feel like it is a cop out for sure. But I don't know. I've told women that not that it wasn't the wrong time, but I'm not looking for anything right, nothing serious right now.
Yeah.
But I would if it was the right, like, you know what I'm saying. I told them like I'm not looking for anything serious, and that was true. I'm
That's
not saying
about
I'm
you.
against anything. So, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not there right now.
Gotcha.
So,
And
so
that's good to know.
yeah,
Since we're
let them
looking
know.
for your future Miss Grayson out here.
They don't want to be mine. They do not want to be mine. I tell you that much right there. I'm at the point to where that was like, I said this before, but and I just experienced this recently. Like, if there's flashes like I know that you're not going to be my girlfriend, then I'm not going to waste your time. Like, unless you cool with what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Unless I can tell you like you're not going to be my girlfriend. You cool with just being around, then fine.
So could you meet the right person right now? Like you're not. It's the wrong time.
Who?
Right?
You saying it's the wrong time? No.
That's not. You're not saying it's the wrong time. You're not
No.
ready for a relationship
Right now. I was saying in the past I have said that.
But I'm saying right now is the wrong time, right?
No. It could be the right time right now.
But so if you meet the right person, it becomes the right time.
Right.
Okay. I'm just clearing that up.
Yeah. But again, I feel like I've been so thrown off of dating right now. It's like I'm tired of
it's scary out there. It's a little dirty in the dating pool.
It is. It's a little pit. What they say, a little piss, a little pee in the dating pool.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just like at this point, it's like it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's a lot of other shit going on.
You can build the life that you want. Because I have a lot of friends that got married right after high school or like right after college. Yeah. And I can't say 100% of them, but a lot of them, they're trying to get out of that relationship, out of that marriage. But I would say I'm just so happy. Like now I'm at the point where someone has to just truly add value. Like I'm just gonna date anybody.
Yeah, that's real though.
Yeah.
Because no facts. I feel like you can imagine what you want your partner to be like.
Oh yeah.
And if it's not like being perfect, but it's like you have those things set in stone that is important to you. If you're not showing that, and that's not then that's not hitting where it's hitting at, then what are we doing here?
Yeah. And then because I was telling my friend, I was like, I admire you guys been together since high school, got married out of high school. She's like, I've been thinking about getting a divorce. And I was like, why? She's like, I just don't know him anymore. Like the people they became weren't people they wanted.
Yeah. I mean, that's why you gotta keep learning your partner too, though.
Yeah, she's learning them. It's just not what you want.
Yeah, not the way I guess. Well, I guess in a way that she wants though, because if she's finding out that she doesn't want to be with him, it's better sooner than later. Yeah, I guess
definitely huge kudos to anyone who got married as a child or a really young person and continued.
Do you feel like dating later is more genuine? Like it's more like, I mean, like let's say, relationships or like actually settling down in your like later years is more like.
I think it's more of a chance to be successful.
You think so? Mm-hmm. Because people don't already
happy. Some people just stay together and they miserable.
Yeah.
Too. Mm-hmm. I think some people choose happiness and get divorced. But I think once you know who you are and what you want in life as an older adult, I think it's easier. I think relationships are happier, and I think they're more successful.
Because you feel like you'd already been through that time where you was already figuring out what you don't like, what you do like, who you are in a relationship. You probably in that time didn't figure out a lot of your, success or whatever you plan on doing for, to make a living.
Right.
And those things change, of course.
Yeah.
But you're comfortable, and most people should be comfortable with where they're at that time. So I do feel like that makes sense. Like, if I was, I feel like I done been through it. I'm almost 30. I done been through some things. Been through some things. So this is just like a funny situation.
So wait, you didn't answer.
What is the question?
You didn't answer the question you asked me.
What is that?
About soulmate. Like, what do you think a soulmate is?
I feel like you can have some different soulmates as well. Like, you find a friend that's a soulmate. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that's like really not like.
No, I'm listening.
Yeah, I'm
Keep
saying
going.
Like, but you ain't never had a friend that's like, bro, we were meant to be friends. Like, we were. You don't think so?
I guess I never really thought about it like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have friends that I've been friends with for a long time.
And you never been. I was like, damn, we were like spending time. Like, damn, we were really meant to be friends. Like, this is like, being around my friend, like being around you, is like, we can spend all the time together. No.
No.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I feel like you can have that in a friend.
But I feel like bromances can be different. Like,
Yeah. Oh
I think
no.
it's
I mean, I guess. Yeah.
I
Go
think
ahead.
it's great when men can acknowledge that. But I just think that's just almost comes with the friendship for women.
Mm-hmm. How do you? Okay. Well, let me answer it. I'm gonna answer your question first. My soulmate would be like, I don't know. I don't know.
You don't
Honestly,
know.
I don't know what it would look like. I mean, I know what it would look like, but I don't know how to describe it. Like, is it somebody I want to be around all the time, 24/7? You know, I want to always hear from. Like,
Can't be.
I,
Can it?
I don't know.
I
I don't
don't
want to be
know.
around somebody all the time. I need this personal space too. I don't know.
But it has to be a
I feel like when
deeper
you
connection
know. I don't know. Tell if I know. I feel like I ain't found my
because the
soulmate.
butterflies and
Yeah.
the love that
Yeah.
feeling ain't always there when you're married.
Yeah.
So it's
Well,
gotta be something
well,
strong.
I feel like I guess my envision of a soulmate would be like I meet you and like we're clicking, we're vibing, and I just want to be a better person for you. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I want to be at my best so you don't feel stressful, you don't feel worried, so I can take care of you and like create an environment where you feel comfortable and you can strive in. So just being able to, be 100% comfortable with somebody,
Mhm.
like to be able to have hard conversations, to be able to, see if you cry in front of a woman, if my woman, like, are you going to judge me after this?
Yeah.
Are you going to look at me a different way after this? If I express how I'm feeling, like,
So you have to
are you
have
going to
some
hear me?
experiences before you realize someone's a soulmate.
Right. I
Okay.
would feel like, but you can feel like genuinely comfortable around somebody when you first meet them.
Yeah.
Like you can go on a first date or a couple of days with somebody like, damn, you make me feel comfortable, like in my skin. Like I don't feel like I have to be somebody else around you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a good first step. Like, yeah. So I don't know.
And conflict's huge.
What if your soulmate is not as attractive as you imagine?
I feel like that's a bigger issue for men,
Yeah,
I think.
it is.
Because I mean there's some people that I've genuinely connected with.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I think I feel like if I like physically it's not 100% there.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I can't speak for all women, but for me,
Mm-hmm.
I mean it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's fair. It matters for me. And I'm not saying you got to be the bad. Like, I deserve the bad, but you don't got to be the baddest thing in the room. But I got to be attracted to you.
Yeah.
Like, I got to wake up to you every day, go to sleep with you every night. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Does that answer your question?
So their soul can't be attractive enough. It's got to be some physical attractiveness.
That's what I'm saying. Your soulmate could be, and like, would I be willing to sacrifice that? Is
No,
my question.
that's what you're saying.
Oh man, that would be. Damn. I don't think that that's bad. I mean, I don't know because I don't want to sound shallow,
I mean,
but
like too deep around here right now.
but I'm dead as fuck. But it's probably like at 4 foot right now. Probably waist deep.
Oh, okay.
It's probably waist deep. But I feel like if I'm like if I'm attracted to you, but you're not the baddest, then yes, right? You don't need the bad. I don't need you don't need to be the best looking woman in the room, but you got to be attracted to me. Like you got to catch my eye when I see you. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like a lot of guys, when they think of the most attractive girl, do you think a lot of guys are like, nah, like I ain't gonna go after her just because she is the most attractive girl in the room?
For generally speaking,
Just generally speaking.
Yeah, I think that's probably more common than not.
Because some days
I feel like men be usually like, oh, she bad. I didn't know a million dudes and talked to her today, or it's like came and tried to holler at her like in this space. So it's like you kind of be like, I don't want to be 101. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But and I feel like most of the
But then
I feel
no
like
one talks to her because everyone is saying that.
I feel like genuinely most of the time they are the ones that don't get talked to.
Exactly.
You know? I don't know. I feel like for me personally, it's like, yeah, I feel like that's true.
Because sometimes we're looking at couples, I'm like, you know what? If I was less attractive, I feel like
You know what they say? Nobody. You know what they say? Nobody on 600-pound life is single.
Nobody.
So shit. I guess love comes in lots of ways. We'll just say that. Man, so I seen a story about this, and it triggered me because I've been here before. Fellas, ladies as well, I guess. If you're in a strip club and y'all just like throwing money, everybody's throwing money, having a good time, leave the money on the ground. Those are for those women that's working. Do not pick up, put in your pocket, and take that money home. Don't pick it up and recycle the money that you're throwing. Leave that money on the ground for them women. Because I done had a situation where the homie was both hands on the ground in the section, picking up ones. Like, brother, if we got to do that, we can go home. If that's where we at, we don't need to be here. Like, what strip club?
Like, what state are you in?
Texas.
Like, that's crazy. Because in Florida, if you even bent over in Florida, they are roughing you up, getting you out of there.
But the security or the women?
Yeah, no, security.
Yeah.
Like, that's something they watch for. Like, if you even look like, even if you dropped your own dollar, you better leave it down there.
I mean, I am for sure. If I drop the dollar, it's gonna stay, that's communion right there.
Like, ooh, that was 20. I didn't mean, you better leave it. If you're in Florida, if you're in Miami, you better leave it. Because they do not play about that.
So you didn't see people get kicked out for that?
Oh, yeah.
I see the video.
You're not supposed to have your phone out. Like, they're serious about things in certain parts of Miami.
I seen the security footage of a dude was getting escorted out. And like he walked by, was like picking up the money while he was getting kicked out still. And then girl, you know how they be on stage? People was throwing money. He like ran by and scooped the money off the stage. And then like they turned the camera and the dude was sitting in the back of the security office. They had like the camera on.
He ain't get out of there with that money.
Fuck no. They was chasing him on his way out. That's crazy though.
You can't be that serious out here, right?
Shit.
McDonald's is always hiring.
Them parlays ain't hitting. Everybody a parlay guru until it's time to pay them bills.
Yeah, but it's definitely like if I was a guy, I probably would never step foot in a strip club because I'm not wasting my money on that. And I've been in strip clubs. I've never had to use my own money.
Right. People throwing somebody's money.
Oh yeah.
Strip clubs are a cool time for the time, but you gotta know, you gotta be self-aware. She not going home with you, dog. She doing her job.
Or even, it's just a waste of. It's such a waste of money.
Like, it's a waste of money for sure. But it's like for entertainment, like and
And it wasn't his personality, and he went pro NBA, and he told me how much money he spent in strip clubs, like just to be cool, just hang out with his friends. And I'm like,
see now that shit,
bro, like why?
If I go to a strip club, I'll probably spend.
You still got to pay Uncle Sam the money you left on the floor.
That's what you can put to your taxes. Yeah, I go to strip club, probably spending $50 on calling it a day.
Okay, so you got a budget.
Yeah. Oh, we budgeted in the strip club. You're not hitting the ATM like, look. I'm gonna throw 5 here. Dance, Hey, I'm gonna throw 5 here. Hey, hey. Next song, I'm gonna throw.
So you know, you bad.
I'm gonna throw 10 right there. I'm gonna throw 10 right there. Hold on, we still vibe. Okay, here's a little $2 bill, baby. You go ahead and do what you do with that one.
You there for a good time?
And I got like $30 left at this point. I got like $30 left. By this time, it's like 1 o'clock.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm gonna get there.
They're gonna be like, "Oh, don't go over there."
Facts.
They're gonna find out real fast.
No, facts. I'm here for conversation. Hey, do you want to be on the workshop?
Okay.
Nah.
Have you found a workshop guest that way yet?
At the strip club?
I mean, yeah.
No.
Okay.
No. I was gonna say like, I probably want to have an OnlyFans girl on here.
You wouldn't? Why not? A lot of OnlyFans people are regular people.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Oh, okay.
But there was like their social media personality.
Okay.
Like that's what they're known for.
But you could have had someone on the show that you didn't know that had an OnlyFans.
I don't care about that. Yeah. I'll support the OnlyFans. Not wait. Backtrack that. If you have an OnlyFans, do your thing. I'm not subscribing.
I've
Let me make that
I've never
clear.
been on the website.
Really?
Yeah.
I've
Is it
been on the website.
onlyfans.com?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
OnlyFans. The pandemic, they ran it up.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Everybody was in their homes.
Everybody was at their homes for sure.
But I feel like it's unfair. Like, you know how you see teachers get fired for having an OnlyFans? How you feel about
You
that?
think that's unfair?
I mean, yeah, it's not like they advertise it at school.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's a hard line. It's hard. Like, I would just imagine if it depends the age group of the kids. You know, I don't know for real.
Yeah, I guess it can become a distraction.
Distraction,
But I
right?
think anything that becomes a distraction
If a
needs to
job,
be managed.
if a school was like, well, we gotta let you go because of this, I feel like I would understand. You know what I'm saying?
But is it worth a conversation? Like, hey, are you willing
To take it down?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But
why would there be a teacher if you're making that?
I mean, you might, you could probably, you could probably just like volunteer. You know, if you really like working with the kids that much, volunteer your time. You know, but like
be on the PTA if your kids are
right,
you
know, being you can do something else other than teach. But like, I feel like if a school district was like, you know, we can't have that, I would understand. But like, if they let her rock, I would understand too. You know, just like. You know, just high school, middle schoolers, they gon' like, you know, they teachers be having TikToks now.
Yeah.
And so and they'll go follow their teachers on TikTok and see their TikTok, Instagrams and stuff like that. So, like, whose money is these kids using to subscribe to it though? To see the, you know. So that's the deeper.
I think it's mostly the parents. The stories I've seen is the parents
find out
for whatever reason finds out this teacher has an OnlyFans.
The dad be having a subscription. That's what it is. The dad be having the subscription. Did you do a lot of spending the night over people's house when you was a kid?
No, never.
Never? You never spent the night? Like, you always just had to go home?
Definitely not any friends. When I got older, I could spend the night at like a cousin, like with my aunts and uncles.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn. I feel like, is it different for daughters, sons?
My daughter? Or just
I'm saying
in
like
general?
in general. Because like, did your brothers get to? Or want to?
Yeah, I definitely think my parents were more lenient on them as far as where they were.
Yeah.
I don't think they did a whole lot of spending the night either.
Yeah. Now, some parents are like, your ass gonna come home at the end of the night because I don't trust people. But
yeah, I wouldn't even go to people's houses like that.
Yeah.
I think probably was in high school because I was super involved like with the basketball team. And like we would, teams. So you go to the coach's house. The coach had a daughter on the team.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So stuff like that was new. Like, and then like when I got to high school, but I also moved from California to Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if they were more lenient because we were in a rural city in Kansas now.
Yeah. Like,
and everybody knows
ain't
everybody.
Nobody about to happen to you.
But in California, I ain't never seen a friend house.
Damn, for real. I feel like we always just be over my friends, like in middle school, or even I always just spend the night over people's house.
I lived in Arizona.
Yeah.
And it was like you play on the street, like you have street friends.
Yeah. But true, you got to get home before street, like turn on. I used to have but my experience like spending the night with my friends, like they moms used to treat me so great.
Oh yeah.
And y'all used to cut, and then my friends just get cussed to smooth the fuck out. Like she cussed my friend out, and then be like, "What you want, baby?" I mean, like, yeah, let me get some pancakes and sausage, please. And that nigga be like, I've definitely been over my friend's house when they didn't got a whooping. I was over there just like,
dang,
I'm scared of your mama now. I don't know. Yeah, it was like, Mama, can you come pick me up? I've definitely been in some of them situations.
What age is this?
Probably like elementary school.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
But y'all being bad?
We was being kids. I mean, we're boys, like niggas is wrestling in the living room. Niggas is wrestling in the living room, staying up, playing a game and shit like that, but nothing too wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in like that time.
But I feel like as a parent, if you're allowing friends to come over or sleepovers, you have to be a little more flexible than when you're in your house with just your family.
Right.
Because kids want to have fun.
Yeah.
They're going to have that extra energy.
Right. Oh, yeah. You got to be prepared to, I guess people are at that point to where they're having sleepovers at their house. But I guess you got to be prepared to entertain, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, if you're having kids over, you got to prepare yourself to entertain.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you got to...
You can't just be like, don't do that. Don't be on the couch.
Right. Like, Y'all gonna have to
Because what's the
entertain
point? Just let it stay at home.
y'all gonna entertain, but they gonna have to entertain themselves at some point. But like, you gonna have to be ready for your house to be loud, for you to have food. That's what now I understand why my mama didn't want people to come over. Because then you gotta cook, you gotta clean the house, you gotta be prepared to stay up listening to them play the game all day and shit. Yeah.
You got to play your part a little bit about 2 a.m. Y'all go to sleep now.
yeah. Facts. Or like, hey, mama, can we get a ride to the alley? That's where we used to go, to the alley. I'll take you if Langston mama can pick you up with my friend. If a mama can pick you up. I'm like, what if they can't?
What
if they can't pick us up? You just gonna drop us off and we just got to figure it out from there? You gonna come get us.
Yeah.
You gonna come get us. Like, let's not play.
So what happened? Did
It would always work out.
Oh.
It would always, our parents would come pick us. But like, damn, you just gonna drop me off?
And I feel like as the girl, the only girl, I didn't have a lot of that. Like,
okay.
I wasn't about to go out with my friends, just with us.
Yeah.
Picked up, dropped off.
That's true. You had the red.
Your brother can go with you.
Then you probably didn't want to go no more.
No.
Huh? Yeah. No, not at all. Not at all. All right. So, what did you have something you wanted to touch on, or
not really?
Not really. All right. I got a couple questions from the IG.
Oh yeah, IG.
Yeah. All right. So, this one is kind of. I wouldn't say heavy, but
it's long. I can see it.
All right. So, I'm gonna approach this as like from my perspective, like if I had a girlfriend.
Okay.
And you approach this as like you're asking from a woman's perspective. What should you do if your partner doesn't match your sex drive, and you're doing everything you can to get them in the mood, even asking appropriate questions to figure out why they don't want to have sex?
You can answer first.
Oh, I can. That's hard. I feel like as a man, here's what I would do, right? Throughout y'all day, like, make things easier for her throughout her day. So when it's time to where you want to have sex and you starting to do shit, there ain't a bunch of things going on in her mind that have been stressing her out all day. So if you can wash the dishes real quick, put them away, and so she ain't got to worry about it, or pick up some food, cook something, have everything already ready and stuff like that throughout the day. You know, you can shoot her a little text message like, just be sweet throughout the day, set that expectation and but make things easier throughout the day. So like 100 things that running through her mind, and then she's like, now this nigga wants to have sex with me. You know what I'm saying? So now she got to do all this stuff throughout the day. Then it feels like a chore. You just knocking it off the chore list, But at the end of the day, if y'all ain't got the same sex drive and that's not working out, I feel like that's not going to do nothing but breed into, a bad situation.
Yeah, real bad.
Yeah. So have that conversation, saying that you're not getting your needs met, because it's true. You're not getting your needs met.
I thought you were about to say something else.
No, you're not getting your needs met. And like, be real. Like, I can't function like this, or I'm going to make bad decisions probably, and you got to have that open and clear conversation. Cause like, what is realistic to you? How many times a week having sex? How many times a week is realistic to you and y'all partners, like y'all relationship? You want to have sex 7 times a week. If you with somebody that don't want to have sex 7 times a week, and that's the bare minimum for you, then if you can compromise or find your way out, But have the conversation first. I would have the conversation first.
Yeah, I would say women could be a little more lucky in this area, because I've never had this problem with a guy. But I also know that guys can run into like medical issues sooner in their lives than a woman can, and have like things that are health related, challenging them from being able to perform.
Yeah.
So I would just say always be open and honest, and always be transparent on where the thought process, like the thoughts that are coming to your head, And I think being open and honest is probably the best way to be. But I definitely feel for the men on this one because I have
I
heard
mean,
several times men get married and then that's the thing that changes first.
yeah, but you got to keep. I don't know. You got to keep having those conversations, but you got to keep dating your partner too. You got to figure out
Yeah.
what you got to
So
keep
if
knowing.
you're
Like,
with a woman,
yeah,
because there's a high percentage of women who don't find pleasure from penetration.
yeah,
And I think one, you have to learn your partner,
mm-hmm.
and two, understand like
Yeah.
the facts when it comes to especially sex. But yeah, I would say personally, I've never had that issue, so I don't want to give advice in the places
let's say, what is circumstances or situations where you'd be like, yeah, I'm just, what could somebody do if you haven't been in the mood or you've been wanting to do lately that they can, like.
I just personally never had that problem. Like I can give you like I could give you like things that I think as a woman would help.
Right.
But I just personally have never had that issue. So
yeah, you don't know.
Like it wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be genuine.
Right. Like I would agree
response.
with you that you should date, your woman. You should make sure that you're thinking about her every day, making her feel special, especially as you spend more time with them or your relationship you've been together longer, finding times to take her on a date, like put something on the schedule.
Yeah.
Like even if it's once a month because you might have a bunch of kids, whatever it is. But definitely aim for weekly dates. Just something that is very intentional to make her feel special, I'd say.
For sure. Making her feel special and hearing her out. I think that, it's good to check in with your partner. Maybe not every day, but every couple of days. Or maybe, you can find 10 minutes a day. Like, okay, how you doing? Like, what's going on? What's bothering you? Where can we, where can we meet in the middle at? Like,
but most importantly, those are things you should talk about in the dating stages. So it does not.
Facts. That's exactly. That's what I said. You find somebody that you want to. What's a realistic? That's a good question. I feel like when you first start dating somebody,
yeah.
How many times is it reasonable to have sex with you?
Absolutely.
Because it's gonna be
because
it's gonna be
10 times a week and 2 times a week. Y'all, it's not gonna work.
Right. And like. When y'all first start dating, of course y'all gonna be having sex more often than when y'all later down the line. You know what I'm saying?
How late is later?
Like, the sex drive probably not gonna be the same once y'all have kids in like 10 years down the line, maybe.
I mean, maybe different. Like maybe there might be different stages. Like, right.
But you saying as a whole, you have to
hold the baby. You have a baby in your body for 9 months, so you might be nauseous or things like that.
Yeah. But you don't feel like it ever should taper away.
Not really. But I think as a woman, sometimes it can be tied to an emotional connection. So, men are men and they be, being men out here. So there are times you'll have to work on something in your relationship that has nothing to do with sex, but it will affect your sex life. Yeah.
For sure. Keep dating your partner. Yeah. I don't know.
And if it's a health issue, definitely talk to your partner about that.
Yeah.
And don't hide it because as women, if a man is not meeting our sex drive, we're thinking it's another woman. Absolutely.
True. Y'all are
always.
I think you can't just be going through. They ain't got no money right now. Just going through some time.
What does money have to do with that?
Because you said that. You said it might be an emotional attachment. A man can feel the type of way that was like, I don't feel like having sex because I'm not in the right mind. In the right state of mind, yeah.
Like I lost some money this week.
Yes. You think I want to have sex with you and I'm broke right now? I'll be in my bag about that. Like, I'll be in my head about that. If I'm overthinking stuff, I might not be trying to hit you that night or that week. If you piss me off earlier and I'm cool on you, I'm not just like, hey, you can do whatever, whenever you want to. Like, I got to be in the right state of mind too.
What's the next topic?
What happened to this 20v1?
Huh?
What happened to this 20v1? This pop, boom, boom, pop thing. What happened to that? They've been asking you to get the women lined up.
You said you're not ready.
Who?
You did. You said you're not ready for something right now.
No, I didn't. I said it's the right time. We talked about this.
Okay, well,
Just get them. Well, I don't want to say it
we
like
will get
that.
them lined up.
No, you who?
Who are the women?
Yeah.
I mean, they're just gonna have to sign themselves up for this one.
Oh well,
But it's all three.
None.
All three have to participate.
Oh, how many women do we need for all three of us?
I mean, it still could be 20 women. Y'all can't date them all because only one's gonna win.
No.
So we need 22 women. So when you take one,
but how many we get?
So it's 20v1.
Right.
So if you pick one, we just need to fill one person in, and there's still 20 left.
Oh.
You know what I mean? You don't need a
but what
20.
if they come for one? They come for another.
60 women?
No, we just need. Here, this is how I can go. Everybody has their own, like, I don't want to talk to somebody that came here for Darwin. Well, I'm wasting my time.
Well, the women are just coming for an opportunity.
At who? They're coming with somebody in their mind. They're coming with somebody in their mind.
Yeah, but if you chose her, then that's what she's left with.
Whatever. Anyways, all right, we got a busy day going on. Of course, the Blackout Awards ICT is today. We got to go and get ready. It's been a great episode. What's next for you?
I'll be doing the same. Going to Blackout.
Anything's coming up? Events, community things that you got going on?
No, I'm actually transitioning to a new job next week. So
shout out to you.
That's kind of where a lot of my focus is on. And then I practice twice a week with women's flag football.
Mm-hmm.
So come out. We're at Grove Park every Sunday evening, 6 to 8. And also on Wednesday evening, 6 to 8.
Okay. I'll pop out.
Yeah.
I'll pop out.
All right.
Yeah, be sure to, if you're going, have a good time. Be safe out here. It's about to start getting cold. So start getting you one of them guys that can keep you warm.
Oh, wow.
Hey, what can I say?
I approve that message.
There we go. All right, look. Football season, we got a lot of things coming. Our next episode is probably going to be our season finale, and then we're going to come back with some new shit. But always stay tapped in. It's always work to be done. Holla. Never too late to